So sometimes I do watch her videos, but I'm petty. I didn't subscribe. She ain't got time to coddle anybody. We get caught up in watching these people every single day. I feel for her because it's out there now.
Alright. Here's the moment of truth. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. I prepared my food. Got my shirt on, not my apron. It says, good things come to those who hustle. And we are going to get into this mukbang review. I got my sparkling peach water. Which, I don't know why, but I love this sound. People pour pop in mukbangs. And ASMR. Maybe that's why. But this is our shrimp scallop alfredo parmesan linguine with the palmini noodles, and I just got some sauteed sauteed spinach. This is pre-packaged spinach. That's why I didn't include it in the pasta, or I would have did fresh spinach in the pasta, but oh well. So, hi. You probably won't see me. Well, you'll see my mouth, but in order to get the food and everything in, I want to just put this in here like this. I only have 6 minutes, so this might be a short mukbang unless I clear some space. Woo, child, I forgot to pray. Dear Heavenly Father, with this food we're about to receive, may it nourish our bodies. Give us nourishment. Bless the hands that prepared it. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Child, I asked for nourishment twice. Oh well. I will never understand how they make that taste like pop. Okay. I got some scallops. I'm gonna get one of these swamps. Like I said, I don't mind. All the flavor is just in the show. These mukbangers don't be lying when they say that. Sorry if you don't like people who lick their fingers. Alright. Here's the moment of truth. Very close to a noodle. Definitely give it a thumbs up. But I think if you follow instructions, I have a striking feeling that they would taste different if you didn't soak it in the milk and cook it a little. But that's no problem. You just have to set time for a little extra prep. Hold on 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna put my camera up for this part so y'all can see me. There we go. So, in my opinion, I don't know if I have a right to an opinion exactly on this YouTube beef because I'm not part of the mukbang community, but their subscribers will comment in the comments, and I'm a subscriber, so I got an opinion. Now, Everybody kind of commented, and a lot of people were against Q in her comments. Like, why would you just now say something? Which was my question, but I don't really blame somebody for how long it took them to speak their truth. Now, what I said, which is what B Love said, was you didn't have to do all that you did when you went so extra to say how much you loved her, and went so extra to say, you had a great time and everything. Like B Love said, you could have just did the video. Because I would have still did the video. Everybody's like, oh, she should have left that then and there if it was that real and da-da-da. But if I drove 8 hours to somewhere and I'm about my money, I'm going to still do the video. And I'm going to pretend. But after the video, I'm going to say what I have to say. And I'm going to be on my way. So I can see both sides. Now, Tay from Tay and Lou did a video, and Steph and Tasha did a video, which I follow both of them as well. For me, to do a little background, I've been watching mukbangers, I'd say the past year and a half, 2 years. I think the first mukbanger I watched was B Love's. I think I've been watching her for 2 years. I really love seafood. Like, I could eat seafood every day. And to watch people eat crab legs and stuff is like just as fulfilling as eating it. Okay, not as fulfilling, but it's enjoyable for me to watch. I don't like eating noises. Sometimes I turn my volume down. That's why I really never subscribed to Eat With Q. Because I felt like she was doing it real extra. And even though, you know what I mean, in my opinion, I felt a little crazy. Because I'm like, she's trying to get on my nerves. Even though, you know what I mean, she's making a video for millions of people. But Eat With Q kind of grew on me. One, because she sang on one of her videos. And her voice is gorgeous. So I like that. And I, got to know her a little bit better. So sometimes I do watch her videos. But I'm petty. I didn't subscribe. But it did feel like she's really trying to imitate, B Love's life. And in the one video that she did, she said that she wasn't. But when she did the video with B Love's life, she said that she took everything. She said that she watched her video a couple times too. And it's obvious. You know what I mean? I understand that when you're not feeling somebody no more, you don't want to feel like, you copied them. But, I mean, the facts is facts. It's like, and I just feel like that, I feel bad for Eat With Q, honestly, because I don't feel like that she meant malicious intent when she made that video. I honestly don't. I mean, people say she's clout chasing or whatever. You never know what a person's intent was. But in my heart of hearts, I don't feel like that was her intent. But I do feel like she's still very new to this game. Very new to collabing. I think that their mindsets were completely different. Tay said it was a lack of communication. I believe that. And I also believe that their mindsets were different going into the experience. They both were expecting different things out of it. B Love's life is a grown woman. She's got a husband and 2 kids. She's not looking for friends. She's just not. You know what I mean? My mom will tell you, she's a grown woman. She's not looking to make new friends. If you meet people and you can, you know what I mean? When you're a grown adult, it's more about what you can get out of another grown adult. You know what I mean? Yeah, you might build a bond. Excuse me. You might have somebody to talk to, but at the end of the day, if somebody's your friend, they're your friend. But if they're not, you know what I mean? She has a life. She has 2 children. You know what I mean? They're grown, but obviously, you know what I mean? You never stop parenting your kids. So she's worried about them. She's worried about her husband. She's just gotten, now she's just gotten these surgeries and stuff. Like, she's a grown woman worried about her business. Now, not saying that Q isn't a grown woman, but she's a younger girl. She's, you know, closer to my age. And, you know, she was looking at it as meeting her idol in the mukbang world. And, you know, she was looking for an experience of, like, creating a bond and a friendship and a connection. And so she went in there expecting, like, she was going to be treated like a house guest. Like, she was going to come in and it was going to be a jolly good time. You know, now she went with Steph and Tasha and they spent time without recording and everything else. If that happens, it happens. But at the end of the day, Miss Bethany is doing collabs with, like, everybody. You know what I mean? So it's a business transaction. She can't really stop and treat you special and not, you know what I mean? She can't stop and treat you special when she's doing all these different collabs with everybody. It has to be like an in and out thing, I think, for her. And she ain't got time to coddle anybody. You know what I mean? Like Mr. Nate said, he's not the star. You're not doing a collab with him. When you're thinking of it like a business deal, what Q described isn't that bad. Now, as far as the town and everything, you know, they probably don't experience it. They probably don't notice because they live there and, you know, there's stature. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but if somebody doesn't experience or can't relate to, I'm still going to feel how I feel. So that really wouldn't have bothered me. But I can see how it would have bothered her, especially with how she was saying, you know, Mr. Nate was talking about it like, I don't like when black people talk about white people or whatever she said he said. But I probably wouldn't have mentioned it again. It really wouldn't have bothered me that she didn't relate. But topic at hand, I think they just both were expecting different transactions and experiences. I think that Q's young when it comes to the game of mukbanging and collabing. Because, you know what I mean, she's pretty good at the mukbangs. She's got that part down. But collabs is a whole nother thing. And I think that she's looking for friendships instead of just, you know, focusing on the fact that you're doing a collab and a brand deal. And I know that, you know, she's, I know that she was really excited to meet B-Love because she loves her so much. In which, you know, that's something that she didn't say. She never really said that B-Love did anything to make her feel uncomfortable besides her not relating with her on the fact of the people looking at her weird. It more was so the family, which that's a whole nother section because, like they said, she wasn't there for them. Now, I think Darius, he's a cutie pie, but he does seem, you know, he can be a little judgmental. I think that he probably, I'm a very bubbly person, and not a lot of people take my personality. You know what I mean? And I think that with him being shy, and he tells his mom even, you're doing too much. So I think that probably was his thought process when they were like, oh, hi, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm a bubbly person. So if somebody receives me like that, you know what I mean? I react that way to a lot of people, and I don't always get the best response. You know, they're always like, oh, she's a little, I've met somebody, and, you know, I'm all extra and blah, 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 and I'm like, give me a hug and everything like that. And then afterwards, they might have pulled my friend who may be connecting us together to the side, like, she's a little much. She's real. Or people will say, like, you're real friendly, aren't you? You're real. They'll, you know, call me Susie Sunshine. Two different personalities. I think that if Eat with Q is going to continue in this business thing, she's going to have to learn how to have a tougher skin and accept that some people have different personalities, and it just is what it is. But I feel for her because it's out there now. And the things that you say can't be taken back. And now, while I respect her timing because that's when she felt that she should have made that video. I respect her timing. But on the other hand, you went so long without saying anything. I'm sure that B Loves Life completely forgot about it. I don't agree with everybody saying, why did you wait so long to post a video? But I do agree with, why did you wait so long to say anything to B Loves Life? It's up to your discretion whether you want to post a video or not. But if you have an issue with somebody, not telling them and pretending that everything's cool and then posting a video, that's where I think she went wrong. And I don't think she thought about it that way. I don't think she considered her feelings in that she's going to find out on the internet. I just think that sometimes we become what we hate, you know. And B Loves came with receipts. So, I mean, receipts don't really lie. And they showed pictures of the sister and stuff having fun, and Darius was saying that he actually did like the sister or whatever. Which, both the sister and Eat With Q said, we did have fun at some point. So, they didn't lie about that. But I just think that she didn't consider anyone else's feelings. She thought about her hurt. So I'm stuffed. I ate about half. Poured some more in my sparkling water, and I'm just going to continue to say what I have to say, and then we'll be done. But like I said, I approve of these palmini noodles. They are delicious, not a funny taste. You can't really tell they are a vegetable, I guess they are, but they're not like exactly like a noodle, but they're a very good substitute. They just have a little bit more of a bite to them than a noodle. They're similar to a zucchini noodle, but not as vegetable-y. So, anyways, but they're not as mushy as the shirataki noodles that I've tried on camera before. So I have a mukbang and a cooking tutorial on shirataki noodles if you're looking for a keto noodle substitute, and those leave in the cards up here, so you can check those out if you want to. I'll also try to leave them in the description box below. So anywho, I think that if Eat With Q had gone in just thinking, okay, this is a business deal, I'm here to do a collab with Miss Bethany and nothing else, then I don't think that her experience would have been the way that it was, or she would have taken it such to heart. I mean, crying 8 hours is just, I mean, maybe she's just very sensitive. Obviously, the fact that she was so hurt shows the expectations that she had when she went in, and shows that she was really, really, really looking for something when she went there. And I think that, you know, if she has to think, there's only one B Loves Life, and Eat With Q had only done one collab. No, this was her first collab. What am I talking about? This was her first collab. There's only one B Loves Life. She was so excited to meet her and to meet her family that she had seen how I watch every day. I'm sure I would be starstruck the same way. But she has to think. B Loves Life does these collabs so often that her son Darius didn't even know she was doing a collab. You know, it's a big deal for her. Her and her sister had to travel so far. Darius isn't traveling anywhere to meet somebody. You know, they aren't traveling 8 hours just to meet you. You know what I mean? Your expectations are different because you're traveling 8 hours just to meet this person and this family. But their frame of mind is it's another out of many that are coming to their home. It's a business transaction. They're used to people going in and out. I'm back, guys. My camera died. By camera, I mean my phone. I don't remember where I left off, but I do believe that I was saying that if Eat with Q had gone in with the expectations that this is just a collab, a brand deal, a collab and a business deal, then I don't think she would have felt the same way she felt. She was heartbroken because, sorry, my ring light wasn't on. Really? She was heartbroken because she was expecting this grand experience and family welcoming, which that's not what it was supposed to be. And I'm not saying that she's wrong and that you can't do both, because by the looks of their text messages, you know, they were talking to each other in that manner. But you can't be upset at somebody for what you expect and them not meeting the expectations. That's not fair to put the expectations on someone and blame them for them not meeting them. It makes so much noise. Say, you make so much noise. You, your chair, and your cough. You can't blame somebody for what you expected out of them. And the same with the sister and Darius. Now, I'm not saying that they're wrong. Like I said, I can relate to them because I have a certain bubbly personality. And I, myself, you know, have experienced a lot of people who, like I said, will call me Susie Sunshine or whatever because I'm genuinely that way. But not everybody is that way. And I think it's a lesson learned for her. And I think this will continue to be a lesson learned because by her making that video, she opened a can of worms. And I just wish she would have talked to B Loves Life before she decided to post the video. I think I hope this plays out in a positive manner. And I think this is definitely a lesson learned for Eat with Q, that she has to learn the business, you know. It's not always going to be the way that it was for her instead with Tasha. I'm glad that it was, you know, but at the end of the day, you are now an entrepreneur and you have to conduct yourself as such. Maybe this will kind of bring Miss B Loves Life back to earth in a sense, because she has been so successful and she has been ripping and running and she has been doing all of these collabs and brand deals, and you know, she's gotten her body done and everything. I think she has to remember, you know what I mean, how it feels to be that young person who's just starting out, you know, and seeking connections with people. I think she's kind of got desensitized to the feeling and connection of it all that people desire, because she's been at this so long. One, and two, because she's been at this so long, she's desensitized to the connection of everything. And like I previously stated, she's got a husband and kids, so she doesn't really have that need for connections or someone to look up to the way that Q was looking for that. So, like I said, I hope this ends in a positive manner for both of them. And I'm not a mukbanger per se, but I like to do mukbangs on my channel, and I hope that I could learn something from both of them as far as channel success goes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed the cooking video that I will be adding to. I'll probably make the 2 separate videos. And I hope you enjoyed the mukbang, and I hope you try the recipe. And like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new, welcome. And if you're not new, I hope you continue to watch and subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you can be notified every time I post. Hi guys, it's a few days from the video that I made. I'm in my bathroom. I'm getting ready for work, and I just wanted to kind of give my thoughts because I'm going to upload the video today that you are seeing. And also a few more videos have come out about this situation that I was talking about, and I still stand by what I said, that it's just 2 different expectations and 2 different perceptions. And Q's sister has even come out with an apology video to B Loves Life and her family, because she admits that the perception was different on both parts. And I think she made a very valid point in saying that she didn't realize, that, Darius doesn't know her and why she was so upset. And I think that, this is a message and a lesson to you viewers. When you leave these nasty comments in people's comment section because of how you feel about their life and stuff, we get caught up in watching these people every single day that we kind of get the game twisted that we know them. And we do not know these people. That was a beginning transaction. But Q and, her sister were going in like they know these people because they've been watching them for so long. We feel that we know them. They do a good job on camera to make us feel like we know them, but they are still meeting you. You know what I mean? They don't know you. They haven't been watching you, for years or whatever. I mean, B Loves Life had watched a few of Q's videos. They had talked on the phone. And she never said that their interaction was weird. It was the family's interaction. Darius didn't even know who Q was at all. So, you know what I mean? When you think of it, like people who are meeting for the first time, doing a business transaction with that one person, her family just happens to be in the house, then, you know what I mean, it's not really so bad. But I honestly, truly feel bad for Q, because with it being out in the social media now, you can't take it back. And with, the family coming with receipts, and like I said, the reason that Q was so hurt is because she was looking up to B Loves Life, and B Loves Life is doing a collab with multiple people all the time. It's not that it's not the same feeling for her. And like I said, she has a whole family that she's worried about. She's not really looking for but under a friendship. If it happens, then she's obviously open to it. But with that being said, while all this is going on, B Loves Life has the whole family to back her. And, Q, she has Scott, and I know that she'll be supported through this, but now that she's posted it on YouTube without ever talking to Miss B Loves Life, who probably could have made her feel more comfortable had she explained her troubles and worries to her and not social media, they probably could have came to an understanding. But since she's made this video, it's now public, and with me, B Loves Life having a bigger following, a family to help her with receipts and everything else, you know what I mean, Q is just gonna be hit with all different sides. And I feel really bad for the girl, because I don't believe in my heart of hearts that she meant malicious intent. I think that just somewhere in her head, and maybe her and her sister, both can attest to it, because her sister is obviously said that there was some misconception somewhere. And her sister, one thing I also picked up was she said that she's very emotional and that she cries every day. And that's something that they both deal with, because, you know, I found that Q said she cried for 8 hours. I'm like, that's a little extreme to me, because I'm not really an emotional person. But I guess, you know, that would explain that too. So, you know, I just feel for Eat with Q, and I hope that this doesn't damage her success in any way. And if it does, this is just, you know, a learning lesson for her. And I think that, you know, she has to figure out where to go from here. I really wish that she had talked to Be Love's Life before she decided to make this video, because now all of this has transpired. And the thing that sucks is that now it's out there, you know, and the things that Q is speaking on are offline. So she doesn't have any receipts, really. And the things that Ms. B Loves was speaking on were either in the video or she had text message receipts. So we really get to see things more in her favor, and that sucks, and that's why you shouldn't do things online. And, you know, like Tay said, you know, from Tay and Lou, she said, like, if you battle with it, it doesn't matter the time that you decided to do it, which was my standpoint. You know, she should take as much time as she needs. But once you did decide, then the conversation should have been had with Be Love's Life. And then I even feel then if she wanted to go public with it and she felt like she wanted the world to know the truth about Be Love's Life, she still should have had that conversation with her first. And like I said, it sucks because now, you know what I mean, that relationship is going to be so much harder to mend because of all the damage that's been done. And not even by Key with Q herself, but the people that were following her that are going to go with whatever she's saying just because they had hate for Be Love's Life in the first place. And you can tell that it's emotionally exhausting for everybody, and that, you know, really sucks. And I think that's just a testament to different expectations, different views, and having to remember that we don't actually know these people online. So that's my take, and you guys can comment in the comment section if you feel, but no negativity here. We're only here to love and hopefully help. So hope you guys have a blessed weekend and you guys are enjoying these uploads, and help me get my subscriber counts up.